All right, starting over because I didn't start the recording. But I'm on EarthCam and I'm doing notes on the side that will be on the video. And where do I want to start? I had a series of impressions today going to pick up my car, and the first one was that I've been told it's the gay parade. Whimsy, remember? W hyphen HIM hyphen S hyphen T hyphen E hyphen YE hyphen AT hyphen. Whimsy. Making noise without accountability or responsibility. We will elevate your spirits to be doff it. To get toff it, okay? Great. Re-8. Terry at Trader Joe's was a boss over me, and Taylor at USPS is a boss, and they both said the same thing to me. You're only one person, and not everyone can be like you. And let me think more specifically how Terry put it. It wouldn't be a good thing if everyone were just like you. And, I'm not trying to compete. I'm trying to complete. But the point is also that I'm the only one here asking, are you? SKREWEID, okay? While you're pitching, dude and Jude, doer and doer, okay? Sitting comfortably on it to skewer my value with your constant lie. As you sate with your would-be smate, hyphenated smate, sate and smate, service mark, sadomasochism. You get to sit comfortable with your equality of being fair red characters in a red container, debt again. So, dead to bask and thread that he hyphenated, to dow and sow with the war that you are red, and redured and jewered. So that's in the writing. If you're here on EarthCam, you may not see that. It's off to the side. I'll have it in the video. So I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking that your TB, your trial balance, has never been right. Trig height, B rig height, bright. Has never been bright here, okay? Never, ever, okay? And that's a problem with your bully dish I it job. Dob and job, okay? Date of birth and job. Thief end, okay? And that's not my problem. The other thing is that what I know is when you walk into my awareness and energy field, if you can't come with a purpose as your desire in life, even, what I understand is what are you getting paid for, okay? To be present for. And why are you holding me as it's my fault? You don't want to do real work, but you want to squat on the people that do. And you work together 2 by 2 to keep it that way. Pity he eat at. What else? So let's see. I passed a sign. Was it? Well, I had to go get $200 for my air conditioner. We couldn't figure out what it was. I used it once this year on the way to the gym, and after the gym, it stopped blowing cold air. And we did a couple of tests, Zach and I made an appointment with Christian at Waterman's, but he said take about 20 minutes, possibly, for a test. I walked the dog, so I thought I'd walk the dog, but when I showed up, I spoke with Jeff, and Jeff was iffy. Could take this time, it could take that time, and take this time, and I'm like, you know what? I wasn't planning to walk the dog forever while you have my car. Okay. And so I was not feeling good about Jeff's procrastination to hire my time to look at my car. And a woman came in and she dropped newspapers at my feet, and then she put them on the desk in front of me, you know, where I'm like the patron, and I'm like, you know, this is just so, I can't, it's so clumsy and cluttered, and I just, and I feel the conversation is that way, and I backed out of the appointment. I'm like, I don't want to do this. So I went back to Zach on the car. He checked, it had refrigerant, the compressor worked. So we were thinking it was the switch, but we weren't certain. And I had sussed that the switch below the air conditioner, which is recycle air or not, you know, in the car, or let new air come in, well, that one didn't work either. So I let him know, and Zach was like, oh, you know what, that's a clue, okay, you know, could check the wiring. So I left it with him, and he took the dashboard off, and he found that there was something sharp that had caused the wires to split, and he had soldered them together, and he protected them somehow. I don't remember exactly how he said he did it. He repaired the wires going into the switch, but he let me know that there was something rubbing on them that was sharp and caused them to split into disrepair. And it cost me $200, which I'm kind of like, well, you know what? Berlin Toyota wanted to charge me about $250 to do a diagnostic test. I'm like, whatever. Okay. I feel constantly hijacked for a living, you know? And being present. Meaning I have no income, okay? Due to what the fuck at USPS, okay? And the work I did online for 8 years was going nowhere. So I decided to go, and I spent all my money doing it, okay? I'm still not okay about that. It doesn't seem that I could do one thing even for myself without what the fuck coming over to try and antagonize to be a part of it and goose as a way of being obscene, okay? Of being seen on my value, okay? Without actually being the value, okay? To value. Anyway, so I was walking to get my car, and I had to stop at Seaport and Credit Union, and when I got there, doors to go in were closed, and the ATM wasn't working, and I'm like, you know, just another thing to figure out on the way from A to B, which is kind of like, I'm kind of annoyed. And that and the sensitivity in my tooth is becoming more frequent. It's becoming a constant, and I don't like that either. And there was a woman who works there that informed me that I needed to go to infinity. I'm like, you know, what are you talking about? Where's infinity? What is infinity? She says, yeah, infinity is part of our affiliation. Okay, so I won't get charged an ATM fee if I use their ATM. But I'm still like, what's infinity? And she's like, well, it's right. See that red car? It's right past that red car. And I'm like, is it a building? And she's like, yeah, it's a building. So I saw the red car, I walked past the red car, and then I saw the building that says infinity in big red letters. I'm like, okay, I arrived. I'm at infinity. Got me money, and then proceeded to walk with Minnow. So let's see. Down Forest to Walton Street, where Izzy's cheesecake is, and Zach fixes cars. What did I see? Leaping lizard. So I see things and I use them in my own cosmology of self-definition, okay? And spin, as it were. So, leaping lizard. L-I, parentheses E, Z, hyphen A-R-D. Easy. Easy road, okay? And that got me thinking. So L is love. I love an easy hyphenated road. Leaping lizard, okay? That made me think of I'm not sure how I got there because I've missed some of the thoughts. Honestly, I'm distracted by the noise from the gay parade, and I'm just sitting here agitated. But I'll try my best to get through it. I don't see sanity when I look at whimsy, okay? I don't see sanity. I don't see grounded gravity in terms of really concerning yourself with the issues, okay, at hand. I see whimsical grandstanding and bullying, okay, to get all your worth in the red again, okay? You can only buy red things on the marketplace and be something red, so go for it. I don't care what color your rainbow is sporting or not, your Lord is red, okay? And you're helping it. P hyphen D hyphen EWE hyphen RE hyphen D. The pew paid the dude in the red, okay? What else? The lie on the lamb. Leaping lizard. Lie, the easy road, okay? L hyphen AM in parentheses hyphen B. So for every pound you love the next morning, okay, to be bred off for free, okay? Bread debt as your bed, as he asked the thread that he add Dow and Sow with hyphenated Sun ones, Song and Dong, okay? Which is saying, there never were innocent sheep. You never were innocent, okay? When you asked Donkey to have your self-righteous back, you were not innocent, okay? And, those with wool were never holding the value, okay? Sharon can't advance without my hat, okay? She can sink Rich's stone, but she can't advance the hat as her own, okay? Standing on him, okay? So what I get is if you're sitting there doing nothing, having already provided time, okay, and you sit there smugly thinking that I'm blaming you for doing nothing when you sent time to and through you, okay, as the couple, as the coup, okay? And then you're blaming me for retaliating on the time that you left me to only work with, okay? I'm saying the sheep are innocent, okay? And the coup, the couple, never wold or held each other's value to do with you, okay? I always seemed more lucid when I was walking today. Right now I'm agitated with that, and I'm hot. I don't mind being hot, kind of sweaty, but it's a little bit purposeless right now. It's a bit fractured. I have to go get the car. Zach had the car for 3 days, which is a lot of time, you know, but to figure out what's wrong with my air conditioner, but he's not going to hack me like Berlin City, who wants $250 for a diagnostic test, and then add something on top of it to fix the air conditioner. Berlin Toyota. So if I don't take it to the Toyota dealer, I don't get hacked as much, but I get hacked in a different way. I don't know. Zach does the best he can. He's very busy. Very busy one-person job, one-person business. It's himself. Did I talk about that? I don't think I did on the video, my tooth. So tooth number 1 would be wisdom tooth. That's not there. It was impacted, they dug it out. They had to dig out my wisdom teeth. Tooth number 2 is the one I have in my mouth. It looks like number 1. And then tooth number 3, which looks like tooth number 2 in my mouth, has a big metal filling center and then dipping over all the cusps, the valleys. So you've got the cusp of the teeth that go up, so it's center, and then over crosses up like a hot cross bun. Got a very big metal filling in tooth number 3 that looks like number 2 since I was a teenager. And when I went to work at USPS, I had an egg muffin sandwich, which I believe I microwaved for too long, and it was too hot and caused my teeth and jaw to ache for a couple of weeks. And I went to Massachusetts and to the dentist there, and they want $1,700 to put a crown on it. Take the metal out and put a crown on it, and I think that's too much. And so I called Canada, and I go to Canada on Monday, and I'm not thinking, it's not feeling like it's tooth number 3 that looks like number 2. I think it's tooth number 2 that looks like number 1 in my mouth, which the people in Massachusetts, they put the crown on. I think it's coming off. I feel a sucking on that tooth. If I feel, it's a weird sensation. And I also think it's weird that I paid them $250 for an x-ray and then 4 hours of my time, at least, to drive there and back, that they didn't assess their own work. They put the crown on. But they're pointing at the metal one like, no, we need $1,700 from you. But I'm kind of like, you know what? It doesn't feel like that tooth. Now that whatever initial heat that caused the general achiness has gone away, what's left is this weird sort of sucking sensitivity that I can't place it on the metal on the 3rd tooth. It's the 2nd that looks like the 1st. Anyway. It seemed a lot more lucid when I was out walking. It's my blah blah video. You're not telling me the truth, and I'm getting fed up. And you're not supporting me for doing this work, and I'm getting fed up. Okay? That much I can tell you about blah blah. Okay? So my options are to go get another job and watch this shit happen again, okay? While you sit there smugly and blame me for what you perceive as my retaliation of not being nice to you. That we're never nice, okay? Only nice because you pass the buck 2 by 2, all right?